Hi, my name is EJ Massa. I have every flavor that I could find of Ray's, a product of Sweet Baby Ray's. No sugar added barbecue sauce and a dip. So no sugar added. So in this video, I'm gonna do a taste test to see if these are any good. You know, one of the things that people would say is that, like, hey, Sweet Baby Ray's is just like, it's like eating a Snickers bar. There's so many calories. Well, these are no sugar added, so we'll see how they do. So I'm trying to read in this what they've replaced the sugar with, and I think sucralose. It's sucralose. What is sucralose? I'm gonna Google sucralose before I go any further. Sucralose is a artificial sweetener and sugar substitute. So it's basically Splenda. So sucralose is what they've replaced sugar with in this. That's what it seems like in every single one. Sucralose. And this has sucralose. And also, instead of honey, it has some sort of natural honey flavor. Whatever that is. So these are the flavors. It's the original Ray's, original barbecue sauce. You have sweet and spicy. You have hickory. And you have honey mustard. What I'll do is I'm going to try each of these, and whatever wins, I'm going to put it on ribs, because you don't really know whether or not something's good until you cook it on ribs. So I'm just going to do the winner of the initial test that I just poured them into little bowls. And to test it, I have cooked up some of my children's dino chicken nuggets, the finest dino chicken nuggets there are. So I got this idea because during the pandemic, I started to use Instacart. Instacart is so convenient when you have children, because taking children to the grocery store, I don't want to do it anymore. I'll pay somebody else to do it. But because of that, I don't see new products from the past 2 years. I think these were introduced 2 years ago. And so I didn't see these low-calorie things. And anybody who knows me knows I'm a Sweet Baby Ray's person. So I thought, hey, let's make a video. And that's what this is. So let us try the first one. On the nose, it smells very much like Sweet Baby Ray's. It's got that smoke added flavor. I'm just gonna dip it, and I'm gonna try it. It's very thin tasting. I think it's a very understated taste, which is pretty good. It definitely has that tang of Sweet Baby Ray's, and you can taste a little bit of smoke. The sweetness is way down, probably because they just have Splenda in there, or sucralose. It doesn't have like the body that I expect from Sweet Baby Ray's. It does have a little like sucralose aftertaste, like after you drink a diet soda, that kind of like, I don't know, metallic-y taste, like you didn't eat real food. So we'll see the next one. The next one is sweet and spicy. Let's see if it adds something to this, because like I said, this is very subdued. Yes, there's a little bit more going on here. I want to say the smokiness is ramped up a little bit more. Yeah, a little more spice, which I like. I like that there's a little more flavor. Again, the sweetness is subdued. Yeah, I like that. Like, even though it's sweet and spicy, I think it is more spice forward. The spice you get when you have Sweet Baby Ray's, there's that little peppery paprika aftertaste. Like I said, this one feels thin. This one is, I think it's almost right on the money as far as a barbecue taste, barbecue flavor taste that I expect from Sweet Baby Ray's. Like, usually when you have like a barbecue sauce, you have the sweet ones like Sweet Baby Ray's, where it just tastes like, candy. These don't feel like tasting like candy, but they also don't feel very like your Stubbs and stuff like that. I don't feel like it's quite where it feels like it's all spices and all vinegary flavors. So it's kind of this strange in between, where it's trying to imitate Sweet Baby Ray's, but it's just more subdued. Like, it does feel like a Sweet Baby Ray's imposter. This one's almost there. Hickory. Let's see how Hickory does. Definitely smoke. It's a smoke flavor. Like if you took a artificial smoke and you opened it up and you took a sniff, that's what it smells like. No, I don't like that one. No. Very, like, sour. like a sour vinegary. There's not that much flavor, and what flavors there is sour, and the smoke is like caustic. That one does not win. All right, so for this one, the honey mustard, it's just a dipping sauce. You're not supposed to put it on ribs. All right, so it's purely a dipping sauce. So let's see if maybe it would go on my chicken fingers, my chicken tenders, my tendies. Maybe I would have it. Maybe I would have it with my dino chicken nuggets, my kids' dino chicken nuggets. It smells a little bit like a salad bar dressing. We'll see. A bit of like a light salad dressing taste to it. Like if it was like one of those like low-fat salad dressings, but less flavorful. I'm not getting a very good honey taste. I do have the mustard. Maybe like a really weak ranch taste to it. I don't like it. No, it's kind of like eating like thinned out mayonnaise. I like a more stronger mustard flavor and more strong honey flavor, like real honey. And this doesn't taste like real honey at all. Don't recommend. Out of all of these, sweet and spicy is the clear winner. The original, too subdued. Hickory, it's like sour, and the smoke flavor is, like I said, it's like a caustic, unpleasant, bittery type taste. Don't like that. A honey mustard tastes like a really flavorless, mayonnaise-based dressing. It's not good. So this is our winner. I'm going to make up some ribs and use sweet and spicy on it. So here's what I did for the experiment. I took a rack of ribs, I cut it in half, I seasoned both sides with my all-purpose rub and the barbecue rub from Killer Hogs. I put it on my smoker, my Weber Summit charcoal grill. I put it on there at 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and I cooked it for about 3 hours. And after the 3 hour mark, I was not really impressed by the pullback, so I wrapped it with nothing. Put it back on for another hour, and then they looked perfect. So one half had the original Sweet Baby Ray's, and the other half had Ray's, 0 sugar added, sweet and spicy. I'm actually unsure of which one's which at this point. I forgot what I did, so I'm gonna taste this sort of blind. Look, I wanna say I'm not a scientist. This isn't a double-blind study. I'm an artist, which means all I do is lie and cheat. So, let's try this one first. On the nose, smells like a rib. It has a little bit of a dullness to it. So, my guess is that this is the 0 calorie one. Like, it's not as pungent. It doesn't tickle the nose as much. We'll see. Ooh. Well, it's wrong. So the flavor just kind of, it didn't caramelize. So it's very odd. There's no sweetness to it. It almost cooked the sweetness off. And it cooked the spice and other sweetness that you could taste. So it's almost less flavor and more of like a caustic taste with the diet soda aftertaste. That one's definitely the 0 calorie one. It's like there's no denying it. It tastes bad. Like with the chicken nugget, like I felt like there was more going on, but no. When you try to caramelize it, it doesn't taste good. So we'll see what this one's like. There it is. You know, if you aim at the king, you best not miss. And the 0 sugar added, it misses. Much more round flavor. You get the spice. It has the smokiness from the sauce. Everything comes out much better in the high fructose corn syrup original, for better or for worse. So if you're looking for a no sugar added or a low sugar solution, I wouldn't go with this. I would come up with your own blend of seasonings or maybe sauces of your own, or get something that is more spice forward or vinegary, tangy forward. Something like a Stubbs. Stubbs has less sugar than Sweet Baby Ray's. But if you are just, looking for Sweet Baby Ray's, you gotta get the original. It's a sometimes treat. Don't have it all the time. You'll be fine. Or you can try like different combinations. Like you can do like savory ribs like I did in that one video where it was like butter and herbs and things like that. I think you can find a way to make ribs that are no sugar added and you don't have to resort to a chemical slurry like this that's just trying to be a pale imposter of Sweet Baby Ray's, which isn't the best either. It's not like that is a pure all natural thing. It's got high fructose corn syrup. It's got a bunch of chemicals in it. I don't think the sucralose does it any favors. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you have any low calorie rib solutions that you do? I know a lot of people, like these keto people, they just put salt and pepper on it, put it in the air fryer or whatever, and then they eat it for their lunch. And, you know, that's perfectly fine. You know, ribs are flavorful even if you don't have like a ton of crazy stuff. So let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, bye.